Hello there. The Ukraine crisis has a sort of hidden dimension. The Crimea has no fresh water for its people and crops. In 2014, after Russia invaded the Crimea and took control of it away from Ukraine, the Ukraine government in Kiev took the decision that it was no longer their responsibility to keep the Crimean taps flowing with fresh water, and they cut off the North Crimean Canal. And that canal was just about the only source of fresh water for the saltwater surrounded peninsula, a peninsula made up of salty marshes and arid steppes, with a population of 2.5 million people. As a result, for the last 8 years the Crimea has been under a strict water rationing regime, made worse by all the Russian military stationed there, and crop yields have been failing, with last year being particularly bad. And the people who live there are reportedly getting frustrated. Now, Putin has spent many billions on trying to address this with no permanent outcome. Moscow has levelled accusations of genocide and ecocide at Kiev over this, trying to get them to reopen the flow, but to no avail. So far, according to Bloomberg, this has cost Putin the equivalent of about $20 billion up to the middle of last year. So Putin took the Crimea in 2014, harvesting huge domestic political gain. But as G0media.com said back in August last year, he's now on the hook for it. Letting Crimeans go thirsty or live in the dark just isn't an option, but actually running a non-contiguous, water-poor peninsula costs a huge amount of money. And that means many people living in Russia going needy as money is diverted to supply things like water to the Crimea. This is not a good position for Putin to find himself in. So what does he do? Withdraw and hand Crimea back to Ukraine? Continue to pour billions into the peninsula? Threaten Ukraine with an invasion, hoping they'll offer to open the water supply? Although I've not heard this water supply problem mentioned much before, except in passing. Should Russia spend untold more rubles on a water pipeline or mass desalination plants? Now the question is, how much does this lack of fresh water factor into Putin's current list of wants? Because in the long term it should factor highly. People need water to live, so it could become a very, very big issue for him. So does it feature highly in any potential Russian land grab? Consider, if people don't get water, they are liable to start getting bolshy. So what's your opinion on the water situation in the Crimea? Please like and comment below. Please subscribe and like this video, buy a mug and support me on Patreon or PayPal, and thank you for watching.